Okay, so since eBay and PayPal will not let me upload photos, I am going to take a video of all of the damage to this piano and upload it to YouTube. So starting with the bench, you can see a very giant divot out of the bench there. You can see damage all down the side of the bench. We've got corner damage on the bench. We've got scratching and scraping on the bench down here. We've got another divot on the bench over here with some scraping. So that's the bench. Now you start going around this piano. You can see significant damage, chipping to the corners, chip, all of these are chips, giant gash out of the side. Oh, and we follow along the piano. This is the lid, by the way. We're following along the lid. Oh, another giant gash in the lid on the back. Oh, we've got a nice gash that some amateur tried to cover up and fill in. Right there, that's what that is. Let's go around to the other side of the lid as well. Okay, here we go. So you'll see a nice huge gash right there out of the lid. And this side looks pretty clear. Now, this is the wonderful part. All of this is water damage to the finish. So somebody had like a plant or cats were peeing on it, because you're going to see all the animal hair. You can see that damaged the finish all the way down. I'll show you on the other side too with different lighting. But all of that is damage to the finish, because the finish should be shiny like this, and instead it's dull and mottled and spotted because that's water damage. So I'll come around to the other side as well so you can see it from this angle. You can see all of this water damage, and it's on both sides. You can see all of this water damage. So it goes all across the length of the piano where the seam is on the lid. And it even spreads out a little bit further down the lid here. So that's right there alone is significant, thousands of dollars worth of damage. And that is not something that would be done by a mover, because it's water damage, and these are professional insured movers that we hired. Okay, so let's go down the bottom of the piano as well, because there are significant, so here we go. This is around the bottom versus the lid. You can see we've got divot, scratching, scraping out the side. Then, wow, there's a huge, it's like somebody, I'm trying to get it in focus here, but the carpet won't let it focus. Somebody tried to repair this here and did not do a good job. Let's pull back a little bit. Okay. Then as we go down here, oh, this is great. Damage. And you're gonna see there's like, and even on the sides, there's like a nice big divot out here. If you come over to this side of the piano, you can see all of these little spots, these little white spots. These are some type of water or acid damage to the finish. ... All of that is damage to the finish. Come back here. This is a nice little spot that some amateur tried to fill in as well. This is not the same color and is like some type of molding or something that somebody tried to use to fill that in with. Now, if we come down to the legs, this is really great. Look at that caster, completely corroded, in addition to damage done to the legs, completely corroded. This caster over here, completely corroded. This caster over here, completely corroded. And since I'm down here, we'll look at the pedals. This is the back of the pedals. It's all cracked and rusted. All of these little spots that you see on the bars, that is rust. Let me see if I can get it in focus, a little more in focus. It's hard to focus because it's trying to focus on multiple things. Rust, 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 up every single pedal bar. Rust, 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 rust. Rust, rust, rust. That is all rusting up the pedal bars. And I have plenty of photographs too that will show this, but like I said, eBay and PayPal systems for some reason will not let me upload my photos, even though I shrunk them down in size. So here's the actual pedals themselves. You can see it's rusted out, it's tarnished down. And please keep in mind that the ad said pristine condition, walnut finish, not a scratch, barely used. As you can see, that is very much a lie. So I'm going to open up the lid now. And we're going to see that somebody put some kind of tape or something on here. It is some type of scratchy, tapey damage that was done to the lid there. Jeez, trying to get this focus is crazy. Well, I have pictures of all of it too. I'm going to slide the music stand off so we can really see inside this baby. And you can see just how foul this thing looks inside. Okay, look at this. This is all the pins, filth. All of the strings are tarnished. This is animal hair. I mean, like, that doesn't come from movers for sure. Look at all this, all that gunk underneath the strings. I mean, I don't even know what that is. It's full of animal hair. For all I know, that could be animal feces, animal vomit. I mean, and it's everywhere inside this piano. We've got some of the pins are starting to rust. Like, this piano is in such bad shape. It's going to cost thousands of dollars to restore this to, quote, pristine condition. You can see just the filth. See all the rusting. You can see all the rusting around the pins there. Right? It's all rusting around the pins. You've got rusting around the pins and in the strings. You've got big old fat, oh look, that's a nice big old fat thing of cat hair. Then you can see, these are supposed to be black. This is so dusty, and the dust is almost like caked on there. It is so foul inside of this piano. It's utterly disgusting. We haven't even had a technician come out and look at the condition of the soundboard or anything else yet. So I'm going to open up the keyboard now. This is supposed to be on one of those where it does that slow lowering, and you can see like it's broken, and then you go to do it and it just slams down. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to do a slow lowering automatically. You can just see the filth on these keys. The filth on this piano. I mean, it is so bad. Like, I've never seen someone take such poor care of an instrument. Well, I have, but it's sad that people do this. I mean, this instrument is worth thousands of dollars if they would not have done this to it. So then you've got, I don't know if you can see that. Let me try to get a little better here. There's a divot here. There's a divot here. There's gashes here. There's a gash here. There's a gash here and here. So you're getting a really good idea. I mean, just look at, I don't know what this is. Like, did something spill? Did a cat pee in it? We were told by the movers, oh, there's a nice big old chunk of hair. All this filth. We were told by the movers that when the casters corrode like that, it usually means that an animal has peed all over it. So we're potentially dealing with an animal pee situation. It could cost us as much as we paid for this piano to restore it to pristine condition. So we'll just see what happens with the claim.